I think these one-on-one workouts between LeBron James and Kevin Durant that they do during the offseason together has given LeBron some type of insight on just dealing with Durant. I don't know. I don't have any proof of it other than looking at the games themselves. And it's not like Durant played terribly, but LeBron guarded him early in the game, got 3 fouls before halftime, and didn't spend much time guarding him in the second half. But by that point, they were already up 20. Consistently up 20, too. It's not like it got down to 8 and then they pushed it back to 20. No, they kept it between 20 and 17 for almost the entire second quarter and about half of the third. They dominated them, and then, like I said, I can't remember who the analyst was, but they pointed out the fact that, they do these workouts during the summertime, and when these two guys play each other, LeBron just looks so much more confident in what he wants to do in comparison to Kevin Durant. But also with Oklahoma City and Miami looks a lot more confident in what they wanted to do compared to Oklahoma City. It was a lot of one-on-one, no real ball movement, nothing going on other than rush jump shots. And the only time they looked good was in fast break. Where Miami, if you put them in the half court against Oklahoma City, there was ball movement. You had Perkins guarding Chris Bosh, which made him extremely uncomfortable because he had to come outside of that close to the rim area and guard him on the wings and, at the top of the free throw line and all that kind of stuff. And Chris Bosh against Kendrick Perkins with room, Chris Bosh is going to take that most of the time. So I guess what I'll ask you from this game is, do you think that the one-on-one workouts that LeBron and Durant go through together is benefiting LeBron, or is this something that it's just more of a, because his team's winning, you're telling yourself that? Or I'm telling myself that, I guess I really should say.
No, when they play one-on-one, or even just together in a group over the summer, it helps them both out. And LeBron, it's pretty much just learning each other's games. And, LeBron figures out what works against Durant, and I'm sure Durant's trying to figure out what works against LeBron. Durant's still younger than LeBron. About 4 years younger than LeBron. 5 years younger than LeBron.
No, they're not that far apart.
They're pretty far. They're at least 4, I think.
Yeah, I know for sure. I'm with you completely. LeBron is older than him.
I think it's a 4-year difference. LeBron's been in the league 9 years already.
Well, it's like Kobe. Kobe's been in the league for 17 years?
Yeah.
And you're like,
how's it been that long? But I'm telling you, it's been that long. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah.
Durant, I'm pretty sure,
28.
is Durant, I think, is 24 years old.
I will find out very quickly for you. Well, based on how quick this computer wants to work for me, I'll find out for you. I know that I look at these two guys, and there's no question, I think, amongst people in the NBA, amongst me and you, that these two guys are the two best players in the NBA. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And they always say in sports, no matter what sport it is.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's 24 years old.
Okay. And LeBron James is 28 years old.
4 years difference.
Just turned 28. So, yeah, 4 years. Wow.
Told you.
Oh, well, Durant went to college. Okay. Damn. All right, cool. Yeah, I didn't realize that. But, they say that, the only way to get better is to play against somebody better than you. Well,
but that's what it is that LeBron knows most of the tricks of the trade already. He knows what could work, what's not going to work. Durant is still trying to figure things out. He's trying to get to LeBron's level. He's trying to raise his game up to that level. So when he goes into the one-on-ones, he's trying different things out. He's still working out the kinks, where LeBron is more just focusing on where he can attack. and how, like, what's Durant's tendencies. Durant's not that far into it yet. So that's why you see LeBron can do a few more things on the court when they play against each other. But give it another 3 years or so, you're going to see that level back out. And I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like Durant started to surpass what LeBron's doing, because he's going to look at LeBron's game and go, why is this man so successful? Why does everybody talk about him as the greatest? Oh, he rebounds? Oh, he dishes? Oh, and he can still score, so he's going to start adding those pieces to his game. Durant led the team in rebounds last night, just like LeBron led his team. You're starting to see some similarities between them, but you'll see more and more probably as they get older.
So in other words, you will say that this is benefiting LeBron a lot right now, the way they train together one-on-one. But the evening out of this process you expect to see over the next few years. And I agree with you, because LeBron, let's be serious, he is in his prime. You got this year and maybe I'd say 3 or 4 years where he is just probably going to play very similar basketball to what he's playing right now. Kevin Durant, in that same 3 or 4 year time span, is just going to be reaching 27, 28 years old, which is where LeBron is now. So he could be hitting the prime of his career. Like, let's be serious. Nobody will argue. Kevin Durant probably could afford to bulk up a little bit still. There's a couple different things you could look at Durant and say that, well, you could probably still do this. You could probably still do that. But bottom line is that pure jump shot is just ridiculous, and he's going to remain a monster in the NBA. And they really don't have other people they can train with anyway. Who's really going to push them? So I don't have an issue with them training together. I think it's awesome because it just means that the two best players in the game are trying to make themselves better, which makes it better for fans. So I have no issue with it. No,
yeah, but this has been, people have been doing this for years and years and years. It's not as publicized back then as it is now.